Hi, I'm Jonny McFarlane. I'm here today with the wonderful Dani Garavelli. We're going to talk today about the Herald's team up with the incredible Nutmeg magazine. We've got a Euros special coming up. It's going to be 196 pages, packed full of Scottish football, long form writing, top quality work that if you want to get yourself ready for Scotland's time in Germany, there's no better place. It's available for £12 and you can see at the link below the screen here that's running along the bottom that's where you can sign up and get yourself a copy sent straight to your address. Dani's written a piece, a wonderful piece, Dani. I've read it. No one else has, but rest assured it's terrific. On Steve Clarke. Now, it's not the first time you've actually written about Steve Clarke. So, two pieces from someone who doesn't write a lot about football. I suppose that from there you can surmise that you find him an interesting character.
Yeah, so I suppose my interest started because I went to Kilmarnock to write more. It was really more about the town, my piece about Kilmarnock. It was about how his success at Kilmarnock was transforming the town. And then I didn't speak to him. I deliberately chose not to approach him because I kind of liked this idea that he was this sort of demigod figure and a bit of an enigma. And so I thought the piece benefited from him being sort of the centre of it all, but not actually there. But because of that, I became really fascinated, and obviously I kept watching as he was appointed Scotland Manager. And I think what fascinated me about him was that everybody talked about him as dour and taciturn, and he had this reputation, but I thought he was really funny. You know, I thought it was more like an Andy Murray thing where people thought he was dour, but he had this really quite wicked sense of humour. So from that point on, I thought, well, I would really like to interview him at some point, and then so I was really glad to be asked to do it now.
So you get the chance to go down, I think it's Melton Mowbray or somewhere like that, you go down to England.
Melton Mowbray.
And what are your first impressions? What was he like as a guy? Because, you know, I've obviously dealt with him a little bit in my time in Scottish football, and as you say, he is quite different to the public perception. Did you find that?
I did find that. I mean, I was really quite nervous because I thought, well, what if he is this taciturn and I can't get him to talk? But he was really, really nice and cooperative and talked quite freely, really. I thought about his childhood and then about his time at Chelsea and about what he'd learned from all the different top high-profile managers he's worked with, Mourinho and Zola and Kenny Dalglish. Talked about all of that and how, in a way, his quite quiet nature was an advantage in that because he could absorb. You know, he could be with them and absorb the lessons and their faults and their strengths. So yeah, he was. I mean, I think I had the impression that there was a line, and if you crossed it, you would be told about it. But I didn't cross the line, so I got on with him all right, I think.
That's good. And in terms of the Euros and the exciting games ahead, we've got ties with Germany. Obviously, the opening game of the tournament. It couldn't be more high profile. Do you sense a real excitement from Steve about what's coming ahead? Obviously, games against Hungary, the game against Switzerland as well. Absolutely massive for Scotland, and the potential for this man to become the first in history to qualify for a second stage of a major tournament. What an opportunity.
I mean, it's amazing, but I got the impression that, I mean, it's exciting for the rest of us, and we all dream, but I got the impression that for him, he really likes to stay focused on each individual challenge as it comes up and doesn't like to get too carried away because the individual performance is what matters, and it's what will carry us through in the end. You can get too excited, can't you? And you can get too bombastic, and you can get too, we're going to win the Euros.
We just have to say the words Ali MacLeod and then move swiftly on.
Yeah. It's like the anti-Ali MacLeod, I think. You know, keep expectation management, I think, probably is his big.
Another Ayrshireman as well. Two Ayrshiremen, very different. It's fascinating, and this piece is absolutely terrific. It's long and really, really detailed and goes into a lot of Steve Clarke's career. Was there any part of it that you felt was particularly interesting to you? Any part, because he's been through ups and downs. He's not just had success the whole way. You look at his time at West Bromwich. He was sacked from that job. Was there anything that jumped out at you as being particularly insightful about Steve and what's built him to be this successful Scotland manager?
Well, I think, as you say, the sacking at West Bromwich is the thing that's obviously stuck with him. I mean, he doesn't seem to be a man who overthinks his failures, but this has really stuck with him, I think, because he felt he didn't deserve it. And I think it's framed what he feels about how a kind of short-termism in football, where you only get to make one mistake or a handful of mistakes and you're out. So you never get to work through and learn from them and raise the game of the team again. So, and I think that he feels that at Scotland he has had that opportunity a little bit more, that he didn't immediately lose his job when the team weren't maybe performing as well, and that has paid off in the long run, because he has brought them back and up to form, to the point at which they qualified this time with 2 games to spare. So
yeah, well, he hasn't taken that chance, has he? Listen, guys, this is a phenomenal piece. We're so excited to have it as part of our Nutmeg lineup. As I say, if you want to sign up, get yourself a copy. There's a link below me. I can't see it right now, but trust me, I'm told it's going to be there. And that'll take you directly to the page where you can go and purchase your copy, and it'll get sent direct to your address. There'll be the link will be all over social media. It'll be on my social media. It'll be on the Herald social media as well. So there'll be plenty of places to go and get it. It's also going to be in numerous newsagents, numerous shops. You'll be able to purchase it. But this is a really, really lovely piece of work, highly detailed. The guys at Nutmeg are master designers. So if you're talking about print product, print quality, this is going to be a really lovely gift, something that you can give to someone and they'll really love it. And if you're a football fan, the depth and quality of work in this book is going to be absolutely fantastic, and you're going to be really, really happy with it. If you don't know what Nutmeg is, or if you've not had it before, this is a great place to start, and it really is a wonderful product. If you want to back long form, high quality Scottish football journalism, it really, really is a place to be. It's a product you want to get behind. So get onto this link and get that purchased, and you'll get that delivered out before the Euros. And there's no better place to look forward to what is going to be a stonking tournament. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to going to Germany and taking in all the action. Dani, thanks very much for joining me.
Thank you.
And guys, thanks for watching.